Greetings, everyone. This is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California, just trying to keep the community informed and local government as honest as possible. In this video, we will be going over the agenda packet for the May 2nd, 2023 City Council meeting agenda. Closed session to begin at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Open session to begin at 7 p.m. We encourage all members of the public to participate in the meeting via teleconference by calling 520-525-8911. Any member of the public participating via teleconference will be given the opportunity to provide public comment. Additionally, the regular meeting will be streamed on YouTube Live. Public comments can be submitted via email at citycouncil@livingstoncity.com. Comments must be received by 2 p.m. on the day of the City Council meeting in order for them to be distributed to the Council prior to consideration of the matter. You will need to provide meeting date, item number, name, email, and comment. Please limit to 300 words or 3 minutes, and please include public comment in the subject for the email. Written comments will not be read aloud at the meeting, but will be reported as received for the record. If you do not receive an acknowledgement of the receipt by 4 p.m., please call the City Clerk's office at 209-394-8041, extension 121. Note, this technology is not a guaranteed method. Closed session. After the call to order and roll call will be citizens' comments. Any public comment on closed session items will be taken before the closed session. Any required announcements or discussion of closed session items or actions following the closed session will be made in the City Council chambers at 633 Main Street, Livingston, California. On the closed session, there are 2 liability claims. Regular meeting. After the call to order, Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence, roll call, closed session announcements, and changes to the agenda is citizen comments. This section of the agenda allows members of the public to address the City Council on any item not otherwise on the agenda. Members of the public, when recognized by the mayor, should come forward to the lectern and identify themselves. Comments are normally limited to 3 minutes. In accordance with state open meeting laws, no action will be taken by the City Council this evening. For items which are on the agenda this evening, members of the public will be provided an opportunity to address the City Council as each item is brought up for discussion. After that is announcements and reports. We have the County Supervisor's report, City Staff announcements and reports featuring the Chief of Police work plan for Code Compliance Officer, City Manager announcements and reports, City Council members announcements and reports, and Mayor's announcements and reports. Is the list of committees and commissions that Jatinder Mann and Jason Roth sit on. The ones for Maria Soto and Gurpal Samra, and the list for Jose Moran. We also see, in addition to the agenda, receive and file, City Treasurer's investment report. This item is a placeholder for any future investment reports received by the City Treasurer. Moving on to the consent agenda. Item number 2 is fairly standard. Item 3 is about opening up the community swimming pool at Livingston High School. Item number 4 is about a pump repair service needed for the Headwork Sewer Lift Station. Item number 5 is about extending the agreement with Gilton Solid Waste for an additional 7 months. Under public hearing, we have the closeout of the Community Development Block Grant for a sewer line project, followed by 2 discussion and potential action items. 1 about banking services with F&M Bank, and another for the fiscal year 2023-2024 budget, followed by council direction on future agenda items and adjournment. According to the staff report, the cost to open a community swimming pool at the Livingston High School will be $12,595. The city will use the pool after 2 p.m. each day until dark, with no use on Sunday. The money will come from the general fund reserves and is expected to be offset by fees charged to use the pool. About the pump repair service. On March 15, 2023, one of the lift station pumps failed and needs to be repaired to reduce the possibility of a sewer overflow event. The interim city manager has determined the formal bidding process for this is undesirable due to the abrupt failure of the pump and the potential for a health and safety issue. Moving on to the extension of the agreement with Gilton for an additional 7 months. This is a no-cost extension, meaning, I guess, no cost increases, and will give the city time to complete the request for proposal evaluation and Proposition 218 process. Yep, it says here the 7-month contract extension does not reflect a fee increase. Moving on to the closeout of a community development block grant for a sewer line replacement project. In 2021, the city received over $3 million to complete the project. The project was 100% grant funded and was completed under budget, meaning the remaining balance will be returned to the state since it cannot be used on another project. Discussion and direction on banking services. In 2022, an extension with F&M Bank was signed, which expires in August 2024. The City Council directed that staff bring forward the banking services agreement for discussion and direction. 2023-2024 budget. The budget is being prepared, and the purpose of this discussion is to set the stage for future discussions related to the proposed budget. If you like what I do here, please follow me on Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Editorial content is my own as a long-term resident of Livingston and City Council watcher since at least 2007, and does not represent the views and opinions of the City Council or the City of Livingston itself, and it sure does not hold itself out to be any kind of legal advice.